Hello, this is Raina Leone. I am talking about my first book, Canticle of Idols, and answering some questions. So here's another one. How much of an impact does your cultural background have in your writing? And you're hearing my dog baby, Phoenix, who is obviously trying to tell me something about her background and what's out there. Okay, so how much of an impact does your cultural background have in your writing? It's huge. And I don't think it's talked about enough, the impacts that identity has on craft. That who we are allows us helps us to see, helps us to guide our reading, helps to um, influence how we walk within the world, and all of that comes into our writing. Identity is a significant part of craft. Um, and so, yes, as an Afro Latina woman, uh, all of my background comes into what I write and what I care about, um, how I'm directed in my work. Particularly, let's give an example. So my father's people are Puerto Rican, very devout Catholics. My grandmother came from Puerto Rico to New York, and when my father was a teenager, they moved to Philadelphia. And they lived in housing projects, and were deeply committed to education and collective struggle. In that the world for them was challenging and dangerous, but together they could accomplish much, and they did. And language and resolve, all of that has been passed from my grandparents to my father, and speaking of my father's side, to me and my siblings. And and it comes into my writing. So family values, collectivity, collective struggle, community investment. These are connection with a higher power and the focus on the divine, the spiritual, and family as primary. These are values that persist even within my writing and how I construct community outside of my writing. Um, so cultural background influences everything for me. Yeah, I hope that answered your question.